3 disclaimers before we begin. 1. There will be spoilers for episode 75 and episode 76, Sons of Garmadon. 2. This is my opinion, and I really hope that it changes, but there might be some less than positive remarks in this video. And 3. This video came out a bit later than the episode's release because I'm hoping everyone's at least seen the episode. Are the royals dead? That's the question. Now, I would answer it, but I don't think it needs to be, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You see, this series has shown me in an episode and a third of runtime what's going on. I have learned more about Harumi and the parent characters, I don't even remember their names, the Emperor and Empress's roles in this season than I would have by watching the whole thing, probably. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too impressed. Now, I love Ninjago, and I'm critiquing this because I wanted to get better, and hopefully, that it's episode 2, right? This is gonna end the way I want it to end. Salvaged, properly. But, in the case it doesn't, I want everyone to realise that I'm just putting this here, so that in the future I can come back like, okay, that was something I'm not a big fan of, I'm gonna make sure in my series, yes, in my series, a shameless plug, that I won't be making the same mistakes I've seen, right? Writing a show is harder, right? I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that in this specific scenario. So, what's wrong with Harumi? What's wrong with the two parents? Let's break it down. So I'm going to start with the parent characters, and their basic one dimension of narrative importance. They had one role in this season, and they didn't really fulfill it, in my opinion. Now, I think this whole scenario was incredibly rushed, and the fact that we'd known them for literally, 25 minutes. We knew these characters, we got 25 minutes to work on. And they only got, about 4 scenes dotted around the episode, and the third in the prior one. And their deaths marked a disequilibrium in the pre-established equilibrium of Ninjago. What does that mean? Well, it means that they had one goal, and that was to die, right? They're dead. Their entire thing in Harumi's character arc was to be dead so that she hopefully learns and moves on and becomes a different person. The issue with this is that although that works, and it is right now, there's enough to go on, it wasn't as good as it could have been. Harumi had very little sensical character development, and I'm sorry, it's the way it is. She was given set Disney princess ideals, right? She's a Disney princess. But apparently she's also a ninja, because she can jump across roofs. Somehow. And she can save Lloyd, the green ninja. Somehow. Why can she do that again? All in a purpose to show us that she has these ideals at this time, with this obstacle, and that obstacle is her parents. Her parents hold her back. This royal position holds her back. Everything about her character is being held back in this metaphorical sense by these people that we're supposed to care about. Supposed to think, oh, they're important. Oh my gosh, they're her adopted parents, automatically giving them every piece of moral high ground you could possibly attribute to a character. They relied on this sort of subliminal, not really in your face sort of exposure to give you a sense of caring about the characters, when in every scene that they were in, they were holding her back. And this is the big problem. There was an episode and a third, quarter, whatever, a half, to get to know these characters, and every time we met them, besides some little bits of dialogue scattered between, they were shown to be people that were against Harumi's supposed goal in being a great, good old citizen, old Jeeba Stan Tootin'. Their importance as figureheads was overruled by having no third-party interaction. We only got to see them in an isolated environment. They had one emotion, one ideal, they were one-dimensional, and they were a complete narrative plot point for Harumi's growth. Now, on its own, I don't think this plot point is bad, alright? It's been overused, it's definitely saturated, but not bad. We haven't seen it in Ninjago, I don't think. So, that's cool. What isn't cool is how quickly it was done, right? I guess this is the big problem with these parents and just the whole episode so far, is that it's been incredibly just condensed and thrown into this, and we lose a lot of development from these key and central characters in the Ninjago stratosphere, I guess. Probably wrong word choice, but these are the highest authority figures we've seen since Wu and Garmadon, right? The sons of basically God. We've never seen any prime ministers, presidents. The highest thing we've seen is a police warden. Whatever, you know, we've never seen any of that. So I was just hoping that we'd get a little bit more out of these characters. Harumi is a whole different can of worms. I want to go into that later throughout more episodes when we get more information. I do want her to be improved as a character, and hopefully, that will happen. But I guess leave your thoughts in the comment section below. By every means, I do not hate these characters. I was just a bit disappointed with the way they were made. I might have been a bit harsh sounding in this video, but I've kind of had to try to record this a load of times, and I'm bored of being subtle. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!